Hello and welcome to today's edition of WMC Daily on Wednesday, the 20th of July. We're back up here at Rolduc Abbey and we're in the farm section of this huge estate where they keep deer, geese, ducks, and in this lake behind me, some huge trout. A truly wonderful farm side part of this abbey. We're here today mainly to interview our three candidates for tonight's International Conductors Competition, and we'll be joining them in just a few minutes. A quick reminder that this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we have got action from all three main venues here at WMC. The Rhoda Hall and the theatre are hosting the fanfare and wind bands, and the stadium sees its first outing of the show and marching bands, and what a spectacle that is. If you want to catch up on any of the action during these 3 days, go to live.wmc.nl. And so our three finalists for tonight's International Conductors Competition, Lars, Yoann and Ivo, representing Holland, France and Portugal respectively, have made their way through 40 initial candidates and got through to tonight. We caught up with them earlier on today at beautiful Rolduc Abbey, and here's what they had to tell us. We started with 40 candidates and those got whittled down to 24 live candidates here for the International Conductors Competition in Kerkrade. The three guys who are next to me here are our fabulous three finalists who've gone through three incredibly grueling rounds of competition to get to today's final. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome. So Lars, I'm going to start with you. Has it been a grueling week?
It has been a lovely week with a lot of input and a lot of output as well. And I was planning on having fun every second of it. And after the second round, right before the second round, I thought like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. It's with my colleagues from Belgium with the Air Force Band. And I thought, after this round, my holiday is well deserved. We had fun, so I booked a whole day at the spa in Aachen. And then after the second round, I was like one of the six candidates for the third round. And I was like, I was planning on doing this whole day for myself. So I did that, but I came back to my Airbnb a bit earlier to study for the third round, and here we are. And it's been a really, really cool adventure. Yeah. I've had so many great moments and really felt every little spark of joy and music and fun, and to meet new nice people. And yeah, it's been a perfect week for me. Yeah,
because none of you guys knew each other before you entered into this competition. So you're probably now friends for life as well, which is one of the nice things about this. Yoann, how has your week been here in this competition?
It was a wonderful week, quite exhausting, but I mean here is the center of the wind world. So it's nice to meet a lot of different wind band orchestras and to work with a lot of different people and meet some wonderful colleagues. Yeah. So it was just a wonderful week.
Excellent.
Good memories for life.
I'm going to ask you, why did you enter this competition in the first place?
After the corona, we have to have a purpose and objective. Yes. And I think that this is the really great objective. And the conductor competition, you have to be already and ready to do a great job. And I think that is the motivation for me to do this competition.
Yeah. Is it all your aims to eventually be professional conductors?
Yes, it is.
Yes?
Yeah.
Lars as well. I know you're a singer as well.
Yeah.
Lars, so.
It definitely is. It definitely is. But it's a tough road, of course. You have to tackle a lot of things that you come across. But I think if you really have the right reason for it, and I think the reason with me is love for music and to be really passionate about what you do. I think there is no obstacle you can't tackle.
So I'm going to ask each of you individually, and I'm going to start with you, Yoann, first of all. What would it mean to win this competition tonight?
To win?
To win.
I mean, the goal is not to win, it's the music. So, first of all, I will just enjoy a bit and take some days to get some nap. And then I have nice holidays planned, and then still work and practice a lot. I mean, to be conductor at an international level, you have to practice, study the score.
Sure.
And it's a long way, but it's a wonderful way. So I will just continue my way and work.
Yeah, but does winning this competition, I know you say it's about the music, but it is a competition. There has to be a winner and there has to be a second and a third place. Does being the winner tonight form a good stepping stone for the nenext stage of your career?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, the last French guy who won this competition was, I think, Claude Casemaker. It was a long time ago, so it could be nice for my country and for me to have a new French guy and win this competition and then have a nice career, of course.
Yes. Yeah. Ivo, I'm going to ask you the same question. What would it mean to win tonight's competition?
For me, this competition was not to win the conductors competition. For me, was to get ready for my wind band contest and be able to be free for him. And the conductors competition gave me that feeling of calmness and to enjoy the moment with him. And of course, I think that there was no Portuguese conductor that won this competition. For me, if it was the situation, I will be very proud.
Yeah.
But I'm proud with my journey.
Sure. That's great. Lars, what about you?
I also agree that I wasn't here to come here and it's like I'm gonna win this competition, and a lot of people can acknowledge that I wasn't. I was just here for fun. But of course, at the moment you are passing through to the third round, you see this final round coming closer, and then go to the final round, and you think, ooh, should be really studying hard tonight, and then you want to reach for the. We definitely want to reach the first place. I think we all do, but that doesn't mean a lot. I mean, it's such one moment that they capture tonight, and it's possible that you don't feel in your element or you don't feel. But a lot of great conductors never won this competition.
Of course.
So
of course,
what does it
yes.
mean?
Yeah.
And it can be a stepping stone, and it can also be a new doors will open somewhere else.
Yes. What have you guys learned about yourselves this week? Yeah.
That's a huge question.
Yeah.
That I can work lots during nights, of course, and that I really want to do that in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the deepest things in me, to be conductor, and I will do my best to do that in my life, my career.
Wonderful. Ivo?
I learned that our dreams can be possible if you fight and work for them. I think that this competition gave me the confidence to approach my conductor's career and be more aware about the level of the other conductors and the other wind orchestras.
Lars, same question to you.
I really felt that this podium, this little podium of like 1 square meter, is where I should be for the rest of my life. I really felt so at ease with every ensemble that was there. I really felt the healthy, nice, funny communication with orchestra members, and you feel where you want to be, or you feel where you belong. To make the best or the most beautiful music as possible.
Yeah. Now, who's nervous for tonight? Anybody?
Everybody, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not nervous at all. Really, sorry. Yeah. I'm not nervous at all. No.
That's good for you.
Yeah. maybe that's a problem as well.
Well, Frank Sinatra always famously said he got nervous before every performance, and he was a consummate professional. So I think a little bit of nerves
they only come right before you enter the stage, like this last seconds.
So the music that you guys are going to be conducting tonight, you drew out of a bowl, 3 scores. Okay, who got what? Lars, what are you conducting?
I was the first one to pick, and I picked Marvelous Danceries by Kenneth Haskett.
Wonderful.
And I knew that in the brass band version.
Yes.
And now to be hearing and working with the wind band version is a delight. I mean, it's a composer who knows really well how to orchestrate his ideas. His feelings for texture in music is just outstanding. He's a percussionist himself, and the percussionist will have known that when they have to play this, because it's a really demanding mallet percussion part.
Yes, it is.
In all movements. And it's just a delight to also work with this orchestra who know the piece very well, and to have found out in the rehearsal that although they have their own version of the piece, and if they have played it not that long ago, that you can make other nuances, or that you can find new sounds or mixtures, and it has been delightful to work with this piece especially. And it has been more delightful than I would thought beforehand, because it was the piece that I was less clamped on with.
Yeah.
There was the less in my head, and now it's the most in my heart.
But it's just a terrific piece and a terrific score, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much,
Lars. Yoann, what did you draw?
I've got Romaniana from John Abzir.
Yes.
It's a tricky piece, actually. We got 1 hour with the orchestra to rehearse before the concert, and I've tried to be efficient and fast. And I'm really happy with this piece because it fits with the orchestra. I mean, they are also jazz player and a classical player.
Yes.
And this music is from the folk song of Romania. Why it's calling Romaniana, Romaniana.
Yeah.
And then quite hard to say. And it's a really wonderful piece because also I can show different conducting aspects. I mean, legato, staccato stuff, and sometimes it's also chamber music. So I'm really happy with that.
So you're happy with what you picked?
Yeah.
Ivo, what are you conducting for us tonight?
Rebel from Salvador Bortons, a Spanish composer, and I think that was the destiny, because we are brothers.
Yes.
Countries are like brothers, and I'm feeling very, very well with the piece. And it's a very harsh piece and hard, very brassy piece. And as a trumpet player, I like very much. But in the middle, it calms down at the second movement, and the grow for the finale is amazing.
Yes.
And I love the piece.
It sounds like each of you have chosen the perfect piece
Maybe.
for what you want to do. So I think we're going to be heading for a fantastic competition tonight. Whoever wins, whoever comes second, whoever comes third, congratulations to all of you. Humble and fantastic guys, all three of you, and we wish you all the best, not only with tonight, but with the rest of your conducting and musical careers. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Our thanks to Lars, to Yoann and to Ivo, and best of luck to each of them in tonight's competition. They're going to be conducting the National Marines Band of the Netherlands tonight, and what an incredible band these guys are. The first half of tonight's concert is going to be the three guys being put through their paces for the competition, and then the second half is a full own choice program by the band, and I can tell you now it is going to be incredible. You want to watch all the action? live.wmc.nl. During this week, we have given you highlights of last week's percussion ensemble competition finals, the fanfare and the wind band highlights as well. But there's one competition we still haven't brought you. It was the outdoor competition on the blow stage in the main festival square here in Kerkrade. It was called the Copacabana just because it's outside, it's a free-for-all, it's whatever you want to do, and it was a huge success. Here's some of the highlights. Well, that's it for today's show. Thank you very much for joining us, and the best of luck to tonight's young international conductors in their competition. On tomorrow's show, we're going to be previewing the whole of the third weekend of competition, where we have marching bands, show bands, fanfare bands and concert division bands. It's going to be incredible, so you will not want to miss it. Tomorrow night's concert in the Kerkrade Theatre is the amazing Erik Vloeimans. He is a trumpeter, and I can only describe him as a phenomenon. He cannot be pigeonholed into one particular style, although jazz still does stay at its roots. And he's going to be joined on stage by the amazing Ravelli Brass. Get the concert live streamed on live.wmc.nl, and in the meantime, we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye for now.